Hi, Sagittarius. This is going to be your love and life message for the end of March, moving into April. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Don't let the name fool you. This channel is for Libra and for Sagittarius exclusively. I get a lot of downloads for those two signs. I don't know why, I just do. So I gave you your own channel. So if you have Sag or Libra in your chart, you came to the right place. I'll read for you here every couple of days. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you get that notification, Sag. If you want to book a private one-on-one reading, I am open for private readings. My schedule will be somewhat limited in April, but I'm definitely here for you, Sag. Follow the link down below to my website to schedule and also to check out Human Design. All right, let's get into it. Soma Chandra, Sagittarius. They wanted me to use a couple oracle decks, and I was like, is this going to be an oracle reading? And they said, no, we just want you to use these 3 decks and line them all together. What came out is vision, meditate, assessing, peace, and then happiness and new beginnings. I have change, pleasure, and wisdom at the bottom of the deck. So moving out of March and into April, I feel like with meditate and vision, you're going to spend a lot of time focusing on positivity in that you are trying to visualize it. Some of you will quite literally meditate, maybe for the first time ever in your lives, or you will spend more time meditating on a personal vision. You want this vision to lead you to change. You want this vision to lead you to happiness. You want this vision to lead you to pleasure and, happiness, new beginnings, peace. You're visualizing it, you're meditating on it, and you are making an assessment that will bring you peace. Like, I'm assessing situations in my life and I want to make sure it will offer me change. It will offer me happiness. It will offer me pleasure. It will offer me peace. You visualize this for yourself. You meditate on it. You want this to lead to new beginnings and pleasure. Sagittarians do place importance on happiness and pleasure, and I think that that's good. It's one of the jobs of your zodiac sign, like to teach us how to be happy and relax and go with the flow. That's Sag, right? Just relax, man. Go with the flow. It's all good. And you do want something new. I'm hearing that some of you have been through some difficult stuff, and now you just you want Aries season and the astrological new year to bring in pleasure, but it will require change with a new beginning. Some of you are just changing. Yeah, you're cleansing too. You have a lot of wisdom at this time. You're going to make wise choices moving into April. You don't want to repeat past mistakes. It's like all about happiness and pleasure and peace for you, and assessing where you can get that peace. Starting with the visualization and then assessing. I feel as though end of March, beginning of April is a time of assessment rather than action, because you want to make smart choices next. I do think you have a person in your life that says they want love, but they're going to act like a player anyways, and it is going to annoy you to a degree. This could be someone that is a romantic partner that you are interested in, but I also get the sense that some of you might just be giving someone advice, like, what are you doing with your life, dude? I've noticed in my collective that Sag has come out as the King and Queen of Swords and sometimes the Hierophant very frequently. So a lot of wisdom to share, modesty, piousness, and being givers of sound advice. You guys are very philosophical and very matter of fact. I think there's not a lot you can do with this person. I do think they piss you off. I also think this person may they shoot themselves in the foot and they're somewhat competitive unnecessarily. And then they have high expectations of themselves and they're a little stuck up too. They do it to themselves. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is the 3 of Pentacles. The way they feel is the 9 of Pentacles. You're being seen as the 2 of Pentacles. What you need to know is the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of this person has Earth in their chart for sure. Is the Knight of Pentacles. And then the final outcome is the King of Wands and the Sun. Now, we could have 2 different kings here. It's possible. I'm going to read it both ways, that it's the same person, and one minute you see one side of them, but at the end of the month, they're going to trigger back into some other part of them that loves to get attention, that loves to be the center of the universe, and it's a little smug and ridiculous. And also they get all wound up on dumb little player girls that only break their hearts. It's like there's more to this guy if he wants there to be. I also think that some of you may be kind of stuck on someone else. You might be a little obsessed with this guy, but the truth is there's another person right under your nose. You just have to believe you're worthy, but he may have a stubborn side as well. He looks like he does very well financially. So with the Three of Pentacles, this may be someone that you're around. Clarify, like you see them around town. Clarify, or in the office or something. Clarifying this is the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is new love. So this masculine may be noticing you, to my feminine Sagittarians. Like, they notice you. They want you to notice them. I always think this Three of Pentacles is a little passive aggressive. Like if you want her to notice you, you're going to have to put that down and like walk down the sidewalk and actually talk to her. Like she walked by. She didn't notice you. You're going to have to do better than that. But there could be something like here with the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This person might have been looking for love for a very long time, or you have been looking for someone for a while. I heard quite some time. Some of you have been single 3 years. And boom, hi daddy with the coin, here he is. Some of my masculine Sages, like with all these coins showing up, some of you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, and it's kind of opposing to your Sag energy. The Sag energy for my Sag masculines is like, let's take a nap. Let's find passive income. Let's find the path of least resistance. That doesn't mean you're lazy. It makes you smart, actually. But some of my masculine Sages are like, you know what? I have to kind of take a King of Pentacles approach right now. I do have to make decisions that lead to love and creativity, but I also want them to lead to abundance. Yeah, women are wanting that in a man. A man is wanting that as well. Abundance is very important to someone. So there's potential for love here, but there's still confusion. And he's not your only choice. And you're not his only choice. And then the way someone feels is the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying this is Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles again. Look at me. Look how well dressed I am. This person may do very well for themselves financially. Someone does. They don't step outside of a comfort zone very well. They want to do very well. Some of you have a King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sometimes they compete with you, but other times, like they come to you for advice. They get themselves all wound up. They place importance on the material plane, but look how Temperance is like turning a blind eye to that. Like, yeah, man, but that's not what everything's about all the time. I do think that a part of them is a little cold shoulder stuck up, which probably makes you chuckle because you're like, bitch, please, I invented that. Okay. Not that you guys will give a cold shoulder to shit that is like not important to you. You won't let yourself get all wound up. You kind of invented aloof, like when people are irritating to you, you don't show them a huge reaction. So you probably think this is kind of cute. Like very hardworking. They do very well for themselves financially. Now there is potential that this person could be a soulmate to you, like a good match for you. I get that this person has a stubborn side and a materialistic side at times. They do very well for themselves. For some of you, you're thinking about like moving or relocating or like assessing for a new beginning. You also want it to bring in a good partnership, good money. You want to be able to set up shop. You want to be able to put down roots because this garden is well maintained. But with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, I don't really know. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and Justice. I feel like this is you. Some of you, not all of you, of course, but some of you, I'm picking up that you are very settled in a property or a business or something like that. Like to pursue this relationship, you'd have to make a choice that may affect you financially. And it's like, well, I mean, I've got it pretty easy here. I've got it pretty easy here. I don't have to put a lot of work in. Everything is well maintained. I've signed this contract already. to move forward with this venture, this relationship, I may have to make a decision about like a home or a life or a property I already own. I also, you know, the Nine of Pentacles I often associate with being single, but the Ten of Pentacles with justice I associate with being married. So we've got a person here maybe coming towards you, Sag, that like, they're not sure what kind of life they want to have. Do they open up to new love? Do they stay in the scenario that they're in? What are the long-term consequences of that if I make a choice with Sagittarius? Yeah, it's like, and they look like on the surface, like they're a really good catch. But they're not sure how to proceed moving forward. It's like I have, you know what, some of you, this isn't necessarily a brand new relationship, but it's like you might be talking about marriage and stuff. And it's like, well, they may think that they bring more to the table than you do. Or that if you bring more to the table, they're like, well, I could have a really good life with Sag. Just know that financial stability, the finer things in life, and money, and having a lot of control over the pentacle realm is very important to someone here. So they're not going to make a decision lightly about like real estate, marriage, where they work, where they live, long-term commitment. And so here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying this is Strength, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands. This could be a young earth sign or a kid. I'm also hearing that some of you don't really know where to move and where you will make the most money. It's like housing market versus salary, and needing to see that and weigh that, and yeah, that kind of thing. I'm hearing that ultimately though, like someone presents that they're ready for love. Like they're saying, yeah, I'm ready for love. I'm looking for love, but they're not going to step outside of a comfort zone. Someone's not going to, this Knight of Pentacles could be a younger earth sign, will not step outside of a comfort zone. They won't. And then clarifying this, you know, it's like, oh, I'm just going to default back into being very prideful, not showing a lot of emotion, being kind of stubborn, being kind of picky and persnickety as well. I'm going to hold you at arm's length. And yeah, we'll just talk when I'm bored. No, I don't really want a serious relationship. I have too much to lose. No, let's just talk when I'm bored, or maybe let's just go on a vacation together. That's it. Like, I don't want a serious relationship. You're a long distance person anyways. You could be at a distance from them. And it's like, no. And then again, the final outcome is the King of Wands with the Sun. And clarifying this is the Five of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Devil. The first message I hear is that this is a guy who in so many ways is ready for serious commitment. They're ready to act like a fucking grown-up. And they do very well. It's like the only thing missing in his life is love. And instead of settling down, he just acts like a player and gets all mopey and wound up over dumb little promiscuous girls, like little slutty girls. Like, oh, I missed out on the slutty girl and she was so hot. And like, it's almost like he has these unrealistic expectations where he expects her to be like a whore in the bedroom every night, but Madonna on the street. And he wants a lot of attention, and he wants someone to beg him and be obsessed with him so he can just be like, yeah, I know I'm the sun that lights up your life, but I'm not even looking at you right now. That's annoying. Also, some of you need to stop being obsessively hung up on or clinging to in this fucked up way this guy, because it's bad for you. And it's making you do things that are kind of beneath you. No offense, but it is. And this guy is a better match for you. Stop playing around trying to get this guy. Stop trying to, some of my ladies, of course, this isn't true for all of you. Don't shoot the messenger. This isn't going to be true for all of you, but I can hear it loud and clear. Some of you are acting like slutty little idiots over this guy who does not love you. And this guy is right here in front of you, but you don't think you're worth him. You're worthy of him. So you're going to pull back and keep talking to this guy who's bad for you and doesn't love you, but it excites you and it entices you. And the truth is, this guy is the better match. I know that that's harsh and hard to hear, but a few of my feminines are doing that. You're trying to get this guy to turn into this guy. He won't. He won't. He places value on things that are not important. This guy places value on different things and important things. And I'm sure he has a fun side. Maybe, we'll see. But I'm kind of getting the sense that this guy says he wants a certain kind of life, but then he goes back into player mode and flirt mode. And it's like nothing's ever really good enough for him. And he has this unrealistic expectation of women, that they should all grovel at his feet, pay attention to him, like he's the center of the universe, and be obsessed with him. He gets off on that. He gets off on women being that way with him. And some of you are watching that like, what is wrong with you? Like for some of you, this is a friend or it is a person you could date, but you're like, dude, and it does piss you off. Oh yeah, look. Ace of Swords to the, okay. You could have an angry feminine around you. You may have picked a better woman, or they're jealous and mad. I'm also hearing that you're like, look, I'm sick of you trying to get me to be your jealous girl Friday. I am a grown-ass woman, and it's like, you can either pull me into this thing where we're the King and Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and we fuck with each other and we cheat on each other and we hold each other at arm's length and it's a situationship. But the truth is, you and I both know you want me to be this, like a grown-up and smart. I have Taurus and Libra here. In particular, the Taurus energy, it's like you want something that has lasting value. And it's like this person is triggering you to be jealous and insecure. This is a game that he plays a lot, and it's old and it doesn't work for him, but apparently he's still working it. He's like, you're like, it doesn't work, but it kind of does. Okay. This person's overall energy, keep an open mind. It's safe for you to love. Give your relationship a chance. Let go of control issues. Okay. This person may have some Capricorn in their chart, and they may keep you guessing. That might be the high priestess, the devil. Like, what's with them? I love Capricorn. They're my favorite earth sign. Their shadow traits are controlling, stubborn, and they care very much about what other people think of them. So they will project that onto other people. Like, don't make me look bad, make me look good. And you're like, oh my God, sit down. Like, really, you guys are the opposite of that. You may have someone with earth in the chart like that, that like, they need to keep an open mind and they don't feel safe to love. That's why they do this. No, I'm really just a player. They want to be more than a player. They just don't feel safe. They're being encouraged to give relationships in general a chance and stop being so fucking controlling. That's why he's alone and single. That's why he can only do fucked up little obsessed crazy girls that chase him and make him feel good about himself. He has it in him to be a king of cups, but it's like, I'm all about the money. I'm all about the flash. I'm all about making people look good. I don't know here. I'm just going to hold Sag at arm's length and try to make her jealous and get her to chase me. And it's just fun and cute. It's because he won't step outside of a comfort zone. He has he's controlling to a degree, and he doesn't feel safe. Also, he may have it really in his head. Like, I expect us to both have a lot of money and both be hot as shit. Like, we're both going to Botox our foreheads until we're 80 years old. We're perfect. We're gorgeous. We have money. And that's what you have to be. And Sagittarius is like, I mean, I'm just saying van life is a thing. Like, why are you being like this? I feel like this person has these expectations and they need to keep an open mind about and let go of control issues about what love really is. Because it's not all about being hot, sexy, and loaded. What about morals? What about values? What about fairness and honesty? They don't know what to do here. Clarifying this. Some of you, they have Libra in their chart as well with the Justice coming out. I also think that for some of you, This person, the two of you might be trying to separate or get a divorce, but they want to take all the money. They're already acting like a man whore or a woman whore, and they don't know if they really want to get a divorce or not, because with you, they have everything. It could be one of those deals too. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. This person's lazy. Or a part of them is, it's like, well, maybe they're like, I don't know what to do. I have to look myself in the mirror, and I think I need to talk to Sagittarius. I feel close to Sag. I like her. I like him. But it's like, I don't want to I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to open up. I don't really want to put in effort. I don't really want to be honest. I'm like, why? What is this bullshit? What is this? Justice, Judgment, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, when it gets right down to brass tacks and this mofo has to make a decision, look at him terrified. Sorry, you guys couldn't see that. Terrified of the Libra Scorpio energy. Like, whoa, is it really that serious of a decision? I don't know, man. Like getting married or signing contracts and listening to my inner calling, listening to an inner calling. I don't know. I'd rather just play duck and weave and be kind of shallow as fuck, even though the Ace of Cups is like coming in. Oh my gosh. And you mostly look like the giver of sound advice. Practice what you preach. Because I know I said something pretty harsh here, like, ladies, why are you hung up on this asshole? He's making you psychotic and crazy and obsessed. For some of you, you do need to put your money where your mouth is, like take your own good advice. But I mostly get the sense that this guy just defaults back into this for some reason, rather than opening up to real love. Like he'd rather have an affair and be chased by little slutty girls than find a Queen of Pentacles. So you are the Sun. You're the Sun. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I wanted to know, she always looks like she's giving somebody advice. Like, what are you even doing with your life? Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. See, I feel like you're giving this person advice. First of all, you are all about the happiness. You'll message people, you'll message friends. I think you send this person something really lighthearted, make them happy. Some of you are going to show this person something like, hey, I came across this thing and it looks really fun and it looks really happy. Let's go here. That's going to be really sunny and really pretty. And you may try to help them like find a property or a job. You could be their real estate agent or something like that. You're like a recruiter or something, or you're showing them something that you think that would be a good idea for them. And you're also very straightforward with them. Like she's holding the sword of discernment. She's not holding a cup of love. She's not falling all over somebody. She's being very smart and very serious. Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's like, no, we're going to do this the right way. I'm going to be very straightforward with you. I'm going to make it very clear what it is I want. I'm upbeat, I'm lighthearted, I would like this to go somewhere, I would like to see you in the 3D, I want to be very honest and straightforward, let's date, let's get together. No, I'm not taking myself entirely off the market for you, I'm not that impressed. And we could have a shot at love here. You could also be giving this person advice, like, come on, like, you don't do third-party scenarios, or if you do, like, just be very honest. I think you want to be respected. I think you want to be taken seriously. I think you're going to be very straightforward. You'll date them. You'll go out with them. You'll be happy, but you're not falling all over them. And I think you're going to make it very clear that you're an Empress, but you're just going to kind of wait. Like there's not a whole lot you can do here. There is this temptation here, though, on a masculine. So you're just going to be very straightforward. You may flat out question him like, look, do you love me? Who's this what's-her-face girl that messages you? I found the message, dude. Like, what is it that you want from me here? This person does everything that they do, Sagittarius, so that they can maintain control and hold people at an arm's length because they are not very open-minded when they need to be, and they don't feel like it's safe for them to love. Spirit is asking them to give the relationship a chance. I really want to do an extended, but they're telling me just don't. This is enough. Okay, so that's what the end of March looks like. It's like there's a potential for love here, but someone's got to stop being a fraidy cat. Underneath, they're a fraidy cat. And don't be tempted to be insecure with this person. Don't let them drag you into that, Sagittarius. You keep being smart and honest and positive and happy. Just be the real you. I love it. All right, Sag, I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.